Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, beautiful souls. It's so nice to have everybody here. Let me see. I can't see your comments yet, but let me just welcome everybody. This is episode 12 of Soul Talks with Esme, and I am your host, Esme Gregg. I'm a spiritual coach, an intuitive energy healer, a Reiki master, and a best-selling author. About Soul Talks with Esme, let me tell you about this show. It's a live video podcast, and we like to talk about high conscious topics with the intention to share uplifting stories and helpful personal growth tools. And connecting at a soul level, we can all learn together and consciously move forward in our journeys to a happy soul evolution. And I'm just so grateful that you're here. We are live. Let me see. I can't see your comments yet, but I think that you're around. So in the meantime, let me tell you that I do go live on my YouTube channel, Happy Soul Evolution. Also, for now, I'm still going live on my Facebook page and my Facebook business page, intuitive.esmegregg. And let me ask you to please subscribe and do follow, like, comment on the YouTube channel, because the YouTube algorithm, that way it'll see that you do value this content, and it will show it to other people. So I do appreciate that. It will mean so much to me. And if you are watching on the replay, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. To leave comments and let me know if this is the type of topics that you like. And so let me see. Okay, I think I see a few comments. Yes, hi guys. Okay, I see you. I see you. My guest is waiting. So let me tell you about my awesome guest, and then we'll bring her on camera. So so today we're going to talk about how to use energetic time management techniques. If you don't know what that means, my guest is the expert, and she's going to tell us all about it. And I'm just so excited. So her name is Viktoriia Miracle, and she is just amazing. She is an amazing speaker, an energy expert, and an online marketing strategist. So she supports mission-driven women with the purpose, with their purpose, and helps them create an optimal routine with energetic time management techniques, which is what we're going to learn about today. Viktoriia has graced the stage with celebrities as Jack Canfield, Les Brown, Kim Kiyosaki, and Janet Atwood, and Marissa Peer. Wow, I am just flattered that she's here with us. She has over 10 years experience in business and holds multiple certifications in mindset, physicality, specialties such as marketing, holistic health, brain body kinesiology, cosmo energy healing, neuroscience, and other long words that sound fancy. This is from her, so that's very funny. And wow. Let me just bring Viktoriia. Are you ready, Viktoriia? Let me see. So y'all are gonna laugh when we tell you what's been going on. There she is. Hi, Viktoriia.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
Hi, everybody. Well, thank you so much for such a warm welcome. And I love how you say an other word that sounds fancy. That's coming from her.
Yeah. I love how your personality comes through.
Thanks.
That's amazing. So tell us where you are, because we see people walking behind you, and this is, like you said, this is the life of an entrepreneur. So
yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Real, you guys. This is life of an entrepreneur. You gotta do whatever you gotta do, whatever you are, whatever you do, and people walking by. But I'm just so delightful to be here with you, and I was so excited to have a conversation with you on Sunday, which is an amazing weekend day. And I'm pathing to traveling to where coming back from travel. So just grab a chair from one restaurant and sit in another restaurant and share hotspot from my phone. So this is how it's going, and people are walking around, so
it's okay. We can say hi.
Bother them. You can say hello to
them. We can bring them on camera, interview them too. This is fun. I love this. I love this. And so since I first saw you, so let me just tell a little bit how I met you. online. I haven't met you personally yet. So
Yes.
so I'm in this group. I think it's called Empowering Women. It's a big group for women entrepreneurs.
Women Network. About 400,000 people.
Yes,
in the
it's
group.
a lot of people. And so you pay the membership so that you can do I think monthly posts or lives and things like that. So I'm in that group, and I see a lot of friends in there too. And one day you just popped up and you were doing a live and you were talking about all these cool things. We'll mention in a minute. And it just really grabbed my attention. And then you were asking for people's birthdays so that you could help them. And, so you're gonna do a little bit of that. So a few of you, if you want to participate, I don't know if you have the tools with you to maybe
yes,
do
absolutely.
that.
I would love to do for anybody who wants to energetic time management reading. I call it, yeah. And when you saw me, I was doing about 30, 40, I guess, people live
Yes.
and sharing what is it about. But I definitely will share with you. But before, I would love to, share a little story so we don't feel like we're completely strangers. Is that okay?
Yes, please do tell us about you. And if I may, let me just say hi to, because it is live, so we have some people commenting. Let me say hi to our friends that are here. Sion, hello. Anisha, Anna from Greece, Nana in Greece. So thank you for being here, and everybody that's watching and not commenting. We appreciate you being here. So let's just get on.
And please do comment. We want you to comment, and I wanted to see your comments and what are you thinking. And that, as Esme said earlier, that will help the algorithm, and we are just so it's easier for us to navigate a conversation once you have a question to answer those questions. So please do ask questions.
Exactly. Yes, so much fun. Hi, Elizabeth, and so
Hi, Elizabeth.
so do forgive the background, but I think this is very cool to do a live this way, and I'm just excited to do it. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your life, and then we'll get into what energetic time management is and how we can use it.
Yes, well, as you can say, I am a Russian and have a cute Russian accent. I grew up in Russia, very, very poor though, eating only potatoes and onions most of the time. When I was 6, I stole money from my parents, and I happily hid them behind the closet while thinking that when I'm going to grow up, the money will magically multiply and I'll help my parents buy a house with a garden that my mom was dreaming of. But okay, of course, I got it a little wrong. We were watching a lot of news and I thought inflation, it actually means opposite. So I thought, save the money, that will just multiply and I'll help them. So my mom caught me on that.
Oh.
And I felt so embarrassed and ashamed. And my dream just broke into pieces. At this moment, I decided I have to make my own money. So I started to work really, really hard since I was 14, hustling. I wanted to have a better life, not constantly worried about providing basic things for like food or clothing for my parents or myself and my future family. When I was 16 years old, I moved to Moscow for college and lived there until I was 20. In my 20s, I had an opportunity to live and work in New York as a manager for a very successful entrepreneur. How could I say no? By the time I was 24 years old, I was living an extravagant life, earning 6 figures, living in Manhattan, New York City, eating in 5-star restaurants. I felt like I was achieving everything, living the American dream.
Beautiful.
But it turned out to be somebody else's dream. I had already achieved my childhood dreams of having enough food and clothing, helping my parents. Now I was living a life beyond that I could ever possibly imagine. I bought a business for my parents and the house that my mom was dreaming of. So now we had the more raspberries and strawberries that I could possibly imagine. I was traveling globally, but belonging nowhere. I made it. I really thought I did. And was I happy? No, not at all. Now I was 24 and I was completely confused because something was missing. On the outside, my life looked like the perfect American dream, but then the inside things were starting to fall apart. I was burned out. I felt unfulfilled and miserable, suffered from deep depression. I did what I wanted to do. I looked up and I lost me. I was like a robot on autopilot.
Wow.
And I asked myself, what am I doing wrong? What am I pretending not to know? And I could clearly hear nothing worked because I was off my purpose. I was in a really rock bottom moment. And I decided that I'm going to basically reinvent myself. I wanted to do life in a different way. I wanted to get out. If it's to be, it's up to me. And I decided to follow my biggest dreams and biggest values. Biggest value that I had, bravery. Be courageous, be contagious. So I decided to be brave, quit my job, and to be my own boss that he's saying now.
Yes.
Doing live in front of Starbucks. And I quit my job and moved to find my purpose. And then I thought, where's warmer? So LA, that's where I live now. And you might be expecting, guys, there will be that like aha moment where heavens opens up and everything is just, you can see clearly, but that's not how it goes for most people. Yes, I have been working crazy and doing really well, but coming from that absolutely intense and busy lifestyle, I had to figure out how to take control of my own schedule and my own life by taking control of my own schedule. That decision started my entire journey, and to take my time seriously. I hired not one, not two, not three, but 5 coaches to get my life back on track.
Wow.
And so many amazing
You were on a mission to get better.
I was on the mission to get out and get my life back on track. Yes, so I had so many amazing tools that I've learned. So like Esme said, holistic health coach certification, certified brain and body kinesiology, and all the business and marketing and cosmo energy healing. But in all of the things that I had gone through, there was all on purpose. And like, wow, with all of the coaches and the things that I had, the biggest difference was it's learning how to manage my energy and time as a woman well. It's all started from one day, the managing my energy, and I call it me management. So today, just on one day. So I can run the business and be not burned out. Flows. And Purposeful Calendar System, the one that you saw me that I was teaching on the live, it was born then. That's how I was able to find that balance and harmony between my work and personal life.
Wow. So thank you for sharing the story. And it's so it's just so I mean, wow, just to how you wanted to manifest, and then you realized that you were kind of manifesting the wrong way, which is what we all do, right? We think that it's we all
Hi. In the comments. Hi, Esme. Oh, you lovely lady.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think Bessa is in Germany, I think. Hi.
Ooh,
so
Germany.
Yeah, so
that's a nice time there.
I love my friends, and I appreciate their support. And so yes, and so I want you to tell them a little bit more. So then you have this program. Tell us a little bit about it, and I can share I've only been doing it for like 2 months or so.
Yes, I would love to hear your feedback as you are living on it right now. And it's absolutely amazing system, but I didn't create it. I have a teacher who taught me so, and it's coming from Europe and Asia. So, I mean, we're in America, but for you guys who is in Europe, it's beautiful. I really love that system because it gave me that more feminine approach to manage time, and it all came at the right moment when I started to do business, and all coaches were telling me, look, you gotta plan your week on Sunday. Have you ever had this, like people telling you that?
Yes, my coach actually tells us to do that, and I do try, but now
And how does it go? You do try.
Yeah.
I hear the word try there.
Yeah. So now I plan on the day that I'm supposed to plan, like you showed me, because it flows, it feels better.
Yes. So, and that's where I started to feel like that stress, just like I was, take a notebook and sit down and like start writing and like try to do something. And I'll be like, oh, I just can't do it. Like, what the hell? Like, why is that different? Like, why do I don't feel it? One day I do, and another day on Wednesday, I just feel it to plan my whole year ahead, and I started to question, like, what if I was really in tune with my body because I started health and the energy healing, and I started to be really in tune with this. So I started to feel something was really off when I was trying to follow other people's schedule. So that's where my teacher showed up and kind of gave me the answer. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. And since then, I have translated it, and I'll tell you a little bit more. What is it? Well, purposeful calendar system, I call it. It's a science-based system that centers around 9-day cycle. It's not 9 even day. It's a 9-part cycle that can dictate anything that you do based on your birthday, months, and a year. So we all have different moods on the different days, and have you ever wondered why? Like one day I just feel like I'm just ready to plan the whole year ahead, like I did, and another day I will sit down and I'll be like, I just can get it. Or like you plan your content, you schedule. That's what happened for me. Have you ever say it in the comments if you ever have that happen in your business life, that you're schedule planning a content and then you're sitting down and you're like, I don't have any ideas. Like, I don't know what to write.
That too.
And then another day, I'm like on a sales call all day long, and it's just my ideas just keep coming, and I just don't have time to do so, to write them down, and I just lost them. And I'm like, how is that possible? So that's what the difference is. We are in a different energies, and that is obvious to me, right now that I feel it and I see it. I do dozens and hundreds of calendars for people, and I just see exactly when I tell them what year they are and what months they are. They're like, oh my God, this is exactly how it is, and they see different presentation of it. Most people are completely unaware of this powerful 9-day cycle, and that's, that it's actually meant to be how we live. And unlike the day and the year, the week, it's an artificial rhythm that was created by humans, just absolutely, totally independently of any nature, any science, any natural kind of periodicity. And yeah, there is colors, there is, the codes and star maps associated with this system, and shows exactly why day one is the leader's day. And if you want me, I will go over the days and give you
I'm day one today. I'm day one today, so I'm wearing red.
Yes, perfect. So there, there is a whole thing that shows you why exactly day one it's a leader's day and it's red color. Why is on second day it's collaboration day and it's orange, and the third day it's why it's more fun and yellow. But since we have I think little bit limited time here, it's like 40 minutes. I won't go to each one, but I'm just going to share with you how to make the most of 9-day cycle, the purposeful timing.
In the meantime, do we want to ask for a few birthdays now?
Absolutely. If you guys want to drop in the chat and your birthday and your day, months, and the year, and whenever I'll see it at the end, I'll grab them and give you your energetic years.
And write the name of the month that way, because some people may write it European style or American style. So if your birthday's in March, don't write 3, just write March, and then your birthday, the day of your birthday.
Yeah, I can see it start coming. So let me, you know what, actually, it's maybe better. I'll just take birthdays and do it this way. So, and then whenever the numbers comes in, I'll explain to you on your year, what's the number is.
Yeah. Yes. So.
No, right. So hold on a second. I need a pen. Hold on. Maybe I don't.
Yeah. So Martha, I know you're in March because you're with me. So, okay.
317.
So we have March 17 for Martha.
76.
76. So, okay.
Okay, you're in your year 5, Martha. So you're in your year 5, and this is beautiful because I'm in my year 5, and 5, it means changes. It means a lot of changes. Like anything you do will change. Like for me today, my plan was go to the cafe and do the live and have a breakfast, and it just didn't happen that way. And I'm absolutely calm about it because I know this year that everything you planned for it's changing constantly, and not because of a COVID. It's actually for you, it's going to be anyway. But what do you want to do in this year is, like I said, always just take inhale and exhale when anything is happening not your way. If you have this attitude, then the life will just bring you those changes that will lead you to whatever you need to do. So at the 4th year, and we will see if somebody have a 4th year, and it makes sense in that order, because on the 4th year, you do actually plan stuff. Esme, what year are you on?
I'm in year 7.
Okay, so we'll see if somebody in 4th year, but I'll go give you explanation because it makes sense and make it in order. So 4th year, it's a year of planning and organization. Like you wanted to put everything on the right shelves. Basically, last year, I will give you my example. I deleted over 50,000 pictures online from my online storage because just this urge to like clean everything up was crazy, and I had capacity to do so. And that's why when you actually are planning something, right, starting from the 1st year on the 4th, you are realizing what you really want, and you start planning. On the fifth, universe adjusting you to the right direction. That's why a lot of things changes, but you still get to stick to the plan. You must to stick to the plan anyway, even if it's changing, just really adjusting, and it's kind of getting a feedback and adjusting to it, but in a very calm way, not like, oh, this is changes and I'm gonna just not do it anymore. No, you gotta just stick to the plan, but being very kind of flexible and adjustable. Also, it's amazing year to study. Like 5th year, it's the amazing year to study, and
she's
time.
She's studying a lot, so I know that. So
really?
she's following the energetic path, right, Martha?
All right, Martha, please drop in the comments. Yeah, if that resonates, and as Esme said, you are studying a lot. I don't know nothing about you, so just let us know how that goes. All right, let me go to Beza.
Yeah,
Beza is 24th January, 1983. Okay.
And these numbers also apply for the month and for the days, but right now you're explaining it in years, but the meanings for the 1 through 9.
Yes, all the numbers, we are 3D kind of being. We have year, months, and a day, and there applies to the months and a daily. That's why it's the beauty of that system is that you know exactly what to focus on today. And that's how my company was born, is Purposeful Day. And I believe if you make that day purposeful, your life become automatically purposeful, right? You just need to make it one day through. And that system, it gives you that direction. So Beza, you are in your year 2. And your year 2, it means collaboration. It's collaboration with everything. So if Esme in your day 1, she said, it's energy of leading and leadership. On the 2nd year, you want to come with the question to life, to people, with the collaboration intention, and come with the questions like, what do you think? Like, what is your opinion on that? Also, on that year, you will see a lot of signs. Universe will kind of give it to you. And you want to pay attention. If there is a person passing by and like saying something that exactly you needed to hear, that is like year 2 is going to be for you. Like a lot of signs you will see, and you want to listen to them because they are correct. Once you're starting your journey, right, you're deciding on doing something, it's like intention will take you away. Always you're like, oh, maybe this is not what I meant to do. And this kind of the year, what really gives you that support with people, collaboration, and really be sure that you are on the right path. That's why you want to listen to it a lot. and do a lot of collaborations with people. And when I did for my other client, she said, look, oh my gosh, like, and she was in her months 2 and her year 2. She's like, I've done more interviews for the September, it was September months, than I've done for the whole year. And I'm like, of course, because you're in your year 2 and the month 2. Mm-hmm. So it's very obvious when you're looking back. So it might not be obvious when you're looking forward, but it is obvious. So does it tell me? Oh, Martha said that yes, she is studying a lot and it's really resonating. And Beza also, let me know how that is blending for you. And I'll go to the next one. Let me know if you have any questions as well.
Let me check
the description.
Let me check the comments while you do the next one. So I think Anna is next.
Yes, Anna is next.
So Elizabeth, I can do yours privately since you don't want to share, and that's fine. And I have the best teacher, so she has taught me how to do it. I don't do it for everybody. I'll just do it for friends.
Mm-hmm. Yes, what I say when I teach the system, and I do teach the system in a workshop style, and give my support as well for 3 months. But what I say, you do not want to teach this to anybody. You can do it, but it's the request to live through that system for 9 months before you start teaching it. And I see the benefits of it, and that was a rule from my teacher. And once I lived through it, I totally see the benefits of doing it, because you never feel the whole energy and you can't even explain them correctly once you haven't really lived through them and see the difference between one and another month or one and another day. And it's very beneficial to live through it first. All right, so Anna.
I totally agree.
Okay, you're in your year 8, Anna.
That's Anna?
Yeah.
Anna in Greece.
Anna Lastra. Sorry. Mm-hmm. I know my last name, it's really hard.
Anna T. Anna T.
Anna T. Yeah, so you're in your year 8, and year 8, number 8, it's a success year of abundance and success. And how that represents in life is that everything you started 7 years ago on the year first, and if you stick to it, if you stuck, I guess it's the correct word, throughout the years, and you were staying on your path, the year 8 gives you all the fruits, and you will harvest everything that you seeded to before. So that year, it's really everything on your side, and it's must to be a year where like anything you do will be successful. And it's just a year of abundance and success. It doesn't need to be like tons of money. It might be just internal feeling of feeling really abundant and fulfilled. Does that make sense? And please tell me if that resonates.
Yeah, Anna, let us know. And then
I haven't done many readings, for the year 8. I don't know why.
That's
so
funny.
I can even bring some example.
Well, I'm looking forward to my year 8 because I'm in 7, so I'm ready for the 8, the abundance. So I'm excited for that. Okay, so I think we can do a couple more. And while you're doing that, I can share.
Share, please, Esme, like you living through it for a couple of months, right? But the first time I thought you. So let us know how is that showing up for you? The different days, how do you feel different energies?
So I write it on my calendar, my monthly calendar, so, I mean, it's not, you can't see it, but I have another number. So whatever, like here, it says October 11th, right? So then underneath it says 1, and then I wrote red, start and lead. So today, guess what I'm starting? Today I'm starting a Facebook group, which I plan to start today, Sunday. And so if anybody wants to join, they still have time, but it'll be like free healings and things like that. Because I did a few healing sessions in the show, and people really liked it, but I didn't want to do it in this format. So I just thought, let me start a Facebook group. And then I looked at the calendar and I was like, okay, I'm going to start on October 11th because that's my start date. And yesterday was my 9th day, right? So completion. So I finally completed I'm embarrassed to say it, but I'll share it. I really felt like completing, and because I was against the deadline. So my taxes.
Yes, you finished your taxes. That is so perfect.
Well, I didn't finish them. I had to get everything together. I had done the extension. So my accountant's like, you have until the 10th to send me everything, because she has to file it on the 15th. So I stayed up till 2 a.m. and I got everything through. It is very hard. So I'm not very good at record keeping and all these things. I am working on improving that. And so, but yesterday was completion day. I completed like 5 things that I could have done months ago.
You were putting off the most of the time, and when you sat down in the 9th day, you actually completed the stuff. Oh, I totally resonate. It's like you can.
So if I have dark circles,
you don't. You look amazing. But you've completed the most stuff. It is amazing, and it always shows up this way. Like I can have plan things out and like just going, being an entrepreneur, you have like a million things to do. It's never one thing. It's never ending, and there's always an open list of commitments you want to complete. And on the 9th day, if I'll sit down, I don't even try to complete them anymore on other days, because I know it's just like it's not the right day for it. And when I sit down, I can complete like 10 of them. The other day I could finish 1. And
I was so focused, and I mean, I was finding everything. I mean, I was just,
everything was just coming so easily to complete.
Well, relatively easily. I mean, it was still stressful, but yeah. So okay, so let's do. Did you do?
Anna was saying. Yeah, Anna was just saying, it really resonates with me. Yes, you're awesome. And today I started my new job 8 years ago, and I'm putting all my energy to this year. Wow, Viktoriia. I love that.
Wow, perfect.
Amazing. And also, I want to take one question. Aliza asked, she's like, does this 9-day thing originate from somewhere, and the colors, etc.? It does. I want to ask you one question to kind of answer this one. Before you was born, how many months you were in your mom's belly? Because that's the word for it. And I guess the answer will be 9, for some 8, but there is a explanation why it could be 8 or 7. And that's where it's originated from. It. So universe already telling us and showing us natural way of what's the rhythm is. And there is also a lot of teaching standing behind on Feng Shui and Kabbalah. The 9 number, it's the number. That's the the numbers of digits that we have. Like 0 is pretty much not digit. And we go over this all in the workshop, where I teach exactly what is it and why is this number. And it does make sense and all together. But since we have limited time here, I cannot just give you the whole information. It will take me 2 hours. That's what we do on the workshop.
Yeah, I think in our workshop we went 3 hours.
Great question. Thank you for asking. Yes. All right. And I have one more that I've done.
Zion, yes.
Zion.
His birthday was recently.
Yes. Happy belated birthday. So you're in your year 7. And Esme, I think, do you want to go and explain what is it as you are in your year 7? I would like to hear from my students. How would you explain that?
I'm nervous. I got to look at my notes. Okay.
No.
So,
you don't need notes. You can do without it.
So year 7 is source, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want to start off wrong. So it's your source year. So it's the year when you're just really spiritual and really connecting with, higher source, with God, or maybe even internally with your inner higher self. So, I think it's just a very spiritual year. I see it like a year of kind of like inner growth and just like a connection with, with the oneness of everybody. And so the color is purple. And thank you. And so, I think those days that I'm not sure what to wear, or like I don't have clean shirt in that color or whatever, I'll wear purple or something lavender, because I'm like, okay, well, this goes with my year, and that's okay.
Yeah, there's always way to wear. And why, as we said, I don't wear this, because I explained this on the workshop. You want to have this color that goes together with your year, a month, and a day. Basically, on a daily basis, it's better because it's stronger kind of resonance. When you have it in your aura field, you don't need to wear something. You might have a keychain or anything. The universe will kind of resonate with you, as it only understands through signs and colors. It doesn't understand through language. So
it's
that's
the frequency of the color.
Frequency of the color and it will help you to get like the energy and get the stuff complete, like you said, and get your taxes done on the 7th. So year 7, it also means, right, it's inner contemplation. It's all going inward, and it's not public year. You want to, which is perfect for people now in the COVID. It's a year when you want it to be alone a little bit more and look inside and really understand, like, is that where I'm going, right? It's just a re-evaluating, meditating, re-evaluating. And that's what is year for you. And you will want it to do a lot of contemplation of that year. What's the color for year 5, Martha? It's blue. And year 8, it's pink and beige colors.
So yeah, I love learning, because I believe in the frequency and the energy of everything, right? Even colors, any object has that's why different quartz have different kind of energies and different capabilities and powers. And I love that just putting it kind of, the system puts everything together. And for me, it's like I said, like it flows. So on planning day, which is day 4, I do naturally, and it doesn't mean like all day I'm planning. It's just more like, it just kind of feels like my mind is just there. And and even if your day is scheduled, because we live in a world of Monday through Friday type of thing, right? So I think, so what would you tell? I know in the class somebody was asking that, like, well, I go to school and I go to work, like how can I have a source day, but I'm studying for an exam or something like that? What?
Yes, great question. What I say, this is not, a law. It's basically for your intention, and you can have a source day even going to the school and be with the people. What you want to do is just take a little bit more time and intention on that day to do what it meant to do. But you don't have to either. If it's your planning day, and you don't have to plan anything ahead. You don't plan. You just do a lot of things. Like on the 4th day, you can accomplish so much more than just planning. It's the day for actually get stuff done. And what do you want to do? It's to come with this intention of spending a little bit more time on doing those things. And you will have that intention anyway. Like I'm telling you, I'm doing hundreds of calendars. People do have those intentions yearly, monthly, and daily. Once you know the system and once you already heard of it, you will start to pay attention, and they will start to resonate with you, and you will feel it anyway. I don't even look what day is it, and I just go with this. And if I catch myself on something, I'm like, oh, this is the day, is it? Like, this is exactly the day. And this is exactly the color I was aiming for in my closet. And I was like, oh, of course. It just starts to be in the flow and make sense. Do you see me well? I think I don't see myself. It's like a sun going behind me.
You just look like an angel because the sun is shining. So let me read Sion's comment. Oh, Anna is saying, thank you, Viktoriia. How awesome is this? Love this session. Thank you
for being here with us.
And Sion is saying, this is so beautiful. I truly resonate with this. I've been questioning many things and also able to let go of beliefs that are no longer serving me so easily. Thank you. And Sion is on year 7. So doing that inner
work. Yes. Stacy said, I will work on that daily. Yes. And you guys can grab the explanation and description of the 9 days on my website, or Esme will include the link. there will be a full definitions of the days. And if you would love to learn why is that and how you can do this for yourself, you are welcome to take a workshop. And I have offer support for people in Voxer group ongoing, and any questions you have, I do support people on that. This is my purpose and mission, to get this out more to the world. So I would love absolutely have you there. So don't forget Nana year. Honestly, don't forget Nana year. What's the Nana year?
Nana, we have the same birthday, March 9th.
Oh, perfect. So you're in the same year as Esme, 7.
So yeah, we're in year 7.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me make sure her birthday. But yes, the Viktoriia's website is on the link. You mind sharing the name? I don't have my notes open. Is it Purposeful Day?
I'll drop the link in the chat, and
okay.
you can.
Yeah, it's in
Purposeful
the
Day guide there.
Okay, great. Yeah, you guys,
I can comment actually.
Okay.
For some reason.
So yeah, whoever we missed, for those of you that I know, I can do it for you. Or
yeah, it's a Purposeful Day with double L. It's a Purposeful with double L day.com, and you can grab the Purposeful Day guide over there.
And so why is it called Purposeful Day?
Because every day could be full of purpose, and this system shows you exactly what the purpose of that day is.
Beautiful. And I mean, there were so many other things that I wanted to talk about.
We'll get to go this again, and I will absolutely love to have you in my group also, and you can ask me any more questions over there as well.
And let me see if there's any other questions while we're doing that. But yes, you guys, please do follow Viktoriia. All her social media is basically at Viktoriia Miracle, Instagram and Facebook, and LinkedIn, I believe. Yes. And I'm checking the comments. Okay.
If you have any questions, please drop them in the chat.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let us know. And I wanted to say, I think it's amazing because, I'm seeing the more that the world is becoming united, or basically without boundaries with the internet, right? Like, we're all united. There's a dozen of us right now live, united, and we're all over the world, right? And so it's amazing how a system like this calendar, it's grabbing knowledge and ancient wisdom and the laws of nature and just all kinds of things to really help us, right? So I love how it's really purposeful, right? Like it's really filled with purpose, and it helps us be better and be better in our business. So this is not only good for our personal lives, but also for our business world, right?
Yes. And when my client Angelique said so beautifully, and I always love to quote her, she said, it works like a magic. It brings me down to earth and offers a level of connectedness that both reassures and inspires me. And that's what I love, that it must inspires you you to do different things daily on it, based on it.
Yes.
And it's just once you're starting following, you start to see those synchronicities every day, and just like, you guys know what the synchronicities are. You're very well prepared people here with Esme. She's just amazing spiritual teacher. It's like every day there's things happening. You're like, wow, how is that possible? But is it to start to be, you can create those synchronicities. That's what I say mostly. It's like you can create them once you know where the right time is and when to push and when to take a step back a little bit. So the energy flows easily throughout the life and throughout the days. Oh, thank you. Somebody put my website there. Thank you so much.
It was me. I was able to do it.
Oh, that was Reiki Master. I was like, what? There was no name.
I don't know why it grabbed my other account name, but it's okay. So I know that you're, in front of a Starbucks and you've been so awesome doing this live. And I appreciate your friend. Tell your friend thank you also, um, for their patience. And yes, and how is the weather? There's no more smoke. Are there any fires still going on?
Not in San Francisco here, but it was before in Oregon. It was a lot of smoke. Not
Still.
here. Here it feels clear, yeah. And I just been, my heart was just like, crying when we was passing by, and we had a dinner with the friends, and literally the next house was just burned out, and the house was alive. It was crazy how it's just life saved them from it, but it's just so, my heart was just breaking and crying when I was seeing that, burned houses down, and I never really realized that how, like, what is it about, until I really saw it. That was like no house, and yeah, a lot of people are looking for new homes right now, but
Burned
let's just
down.
pray for them and send them good intention.
Yes.
And it's always happened for a reason, and probably for them it's for a reason too. So when they find new home, they'll be more happy there.
Yes, yes. And we have a question from Anna. I don't know if you can read it. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Let me just go there. I have lost watching the first couple of minutes, so I don't understand completely what is this calendar. This calendar is the calendar of your natural rhythms. Everybody have their own natural rhythms and mood, and the schedule that people have created, their the weekly schedule, is absolutely off, and it's not correct. So what this system does, it's based on your birthday, month, and a year, and it's based on the natural on nature and biology and philosophy, on how to really get in touch with your own body, with your own natural rhythms. So the life doesn't, like the business or the life doesn't bring a lot of frustration or stress, that everything flows just easily and you don't have that stress. Because look, you guys tell me, like, when you're sitting down to do something and you don't feel like doing it, right? There is no time management needed. Like, there is no point in doing time management if energetically you feel not doing it. You can have the whole strategy plan ahead for a year or two, and you're sitting down today and you cannot do it. Like, there is no point to create it. So that's it. I call it purposeful calendar. It's energetic time management system that supports your natural rhythms of your body, and the universe supports you on that. So once you know your year, your months, and the day, you can live through it and follow it, and have those ease and flow come into your daily life, and don't experience frustration and stress. Because we only experience stress and frustration when our body, because it's not our mind, it's our body's like, oh, I can't do this, like, I don't want to. Because when you do feel it, you just go with it. She's like, I'm so bad in time management. Because look, the time management is made up stuff. Like, there is no time management. There's only me management, how I manage my energy. If I manage my energy correctly, I will do everything I can, everything and more than I can possibly imagine to do, right? Thank you.
So I do want to say, the reason you're here is because I do love the system. It is helping me. And the days that I do make the time to do the me management, the morning ritual and all the tools that you showed us in the workshop that you have, it really makes a difference. I mean, I already meditate. I was already doing a lot of those things, but I was making so the days, and I just need to work on the consistency. But some days it's like when I do all those steps, it really feels good and it feels natural. So it's just like a natural way of doing. So like my
because
coach,
it isn't easy to your natural rhythms. So that's why it feels so natural for you, Esme, for the last couple of months.
Yes.
And
so
Margaret
yes.
says, me management. I love that.
Yes.
Time management doesn't work for me. Yes. You gotta manage yourself.
Yes, guys. So, there's just so much that we can learn from you. I think we only talked about a little bit of it, and I appreciate you sharing your energy and your radiance, because right now you just there.
like so bright.
You're just a beautiful light being.
Thank you. It looks like I'm a light being because you can't really see me anymore. It's just a lot of sun going through me.
So this is the true essence of you being recorded, Viktoriia.
Thank you. Thank you thank you very much, Esme.
Well,
thank you very much for having me, guys, here, and thank you very much for hanging out with us and Esme and just hearing our conversation. And really, I've been just so grateful for for being able to do this for you guys. And if it just I can change the 1% perception of time today, it's just like that will be that my day will be purposeful.
Beautiful. Well, everybody's saying thank you. Thank you, Besa, for being here. Thank you, Martha. Thank you, everybody, for being live. And of course, thank you so much, Viktoriia. I just appreciate you, and I've learned so much from you in the last couple of months. And yeah, I really love this calendar. It's like I said, it's just really, I'm an energy person, so it really goes with how I live and want to continue living. And I appreciate you for being here, taking time from your travel, letting us see a little bit of the California sunshine.
Yes.
And so thank you so much. And before we go, I want to remind you that I am starting the Energy Healing Amigos, or Inner Healing Amigos. And inner is an acronym for intuitive energy healing amigos. Okay. So inner healing, I want to do free weekly sessions, just group healing, maybe about 30 minutes. And we're going to start in about an hour. And so you still have time to join. Please make sure you answered all the questions, or else I won't approve you. It's the very least that I ask that you do. And also do visit Viktoriia's website and all her social media handles. They're all in the post and the different in the text, and also here in the chat. And I appreciate you, and thank you so much. And please do subscribe. And I'm just so excited that this went so well. I was a little afraid, but it all worked out because we trusted the universe.
Exactly. We go with what we have and go in the flow. Thank you so much. And everybody subscribe to whatever you guys can do. Subscribe there
to my YouTube channel. Happy Soul Evolution.
The YouTube channel. Yes, Happy Soul Evolution. Oh, I love that name. So beautiful. Thank you so much for trusting me and being my student and living it and actually doing it. It just makes me just so happy to see it.
Oh, they're coming for you.
All right. All right.
Okay. Well, on that note, thank you so much. Everybody have a good day. Let me end the broadcast, and I love you guys. See you next week.